Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna show you guys how to make shakshuka. So shakshuka is just eggs poached in spicy tomato sauce. It's amazing, it's so tasty. So if you want to learn how to do it, then just keep watching, and of course don't forget to give a thumbs up, leave comments down below, and of course subscribe to my channel. Okay. I love you guys. Let's get cooking. So I'm gonna start off by cooking my bacon. Because guys, you guys know I just have to use bacon, okay? So if you don't eat pork for some reason, you can totally skip this step, but I love bacon, okay? So I'm just gonna cook my bacon just for a couple of minutes to brown it and of course to render the fat, and I'm gonna use that fat to cook the rest of the sauce. So just go ahead and keep stirring this. You don't want your bacon to get burnt, so you have to be very careful about that. So just keep stirring it, and when your bacon is cooked, scoop it out of the pan and move on to making the sauce. So now I'm gonna add some extra oil because the bacon fat is not enough, and then I'll use the oil to cook my onions. So I'm just gonna saute these onions just for a couple of minutes till it begins to get translucent. Then at that point, when it's almost done, then I'll go ahead and add my garlic. So at this point I'm gonna add my garlic. Guys, you don't want to add your garlic too early so it doesn't get burnt, okay? And I've added my mushrooms as well. So I'm just gonna keep stirring this and keep cooking it until my mushroom is done, or at least almost done. You don't want it to be crunchy, okay? Because this is like a smooth and velvety kind of sauce that we're making. So you want your mushrooms to be cooked. And the more you cook the mushrooms, the deeper the flavor is, okay? So I just added some extra oil. Feel free to add extra oil if you think you need some extra oil, because the mushroom tends to absorb oil, so be mindful of that. So now I'm adding my tomatoes. I'm using very fresh tomatoes to make the sauce. Some people prefer to use tomato paste, but no, I know the tomato paste tends to look like prettier because the color is deeper, but the taste you get from fresh tomatoes is out of this world. So I'd rather stick with the fresh tomato because the taste is amazing. So I'm gonna let this cook down, and while it's cooking down, of course, I'll add my habanero pepper and my green peppers. Then I'm gonna stir this all up together and let it cook down for about 5 minutes until my tomatoes begin to break down. So at this point, I'm gonna add back my bacon because the sauce is almost done and the bacon is cooked, of course. So I'm gonna stir this all up and just let it keep cooking just so the flavors get married together. While I'm doing that, the next thing would be to go ahead and season my sauce. So I'm gonna be using my favorite bouillon. But guys, you can totally skip this if you don't have it. You can use any kind of seasoning you prefer, but that's what I like, so I'm using it. Some salt, of course, some black pepper, and some Creole seasoning, which I love. So I'm just gonna stir this all up together and let the flavors get married. So now that my sauce is pretty much done, I'm adding my scallions. So I'm just gonna stir it all up and let it cook just for maybe 1 more minute, just to get everything all soft and tender in there. And at the end of 1 minute, I'm gonna go ahead and assemble my dish. So now guys, the sauce is done. So I'm just gonna scoop it into my bowl, my bacon bowl. You can use a ramekin, you can use a bacon, I don't know, like a cake pan if you want. Or actually you can actually use your pan actually if you're making a lot, but I'm just making for myself, so I'm using this little bacon dish that I have here, and that's because it's cute. So I'm gonna add just 1 egg because this is just like a personal serving. I'm adding 1 egg to the center of my sauce. I love it, guys. So I'm gonna sprinkle some cheese just around it because, guys, I'm a cheesy girl. I love my cheese. But you can totally skip the cheese step, but I love the cheese because it gives it such a brown and golden crust at the end. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the oven, which I already preheated to 375 degrees, and now it's done. Look at this, guys. So you can serve this with whatever, but I love it with toast because it's amazing. So I'm garnishing it with some fresh parsley, but you can use cilantro if you want, but with parsley, it's perfect. So that's our shakshuka, guys. I told you guys it was good and it was easy to make. Anyway guys, so don't forget to like this video, okay? Leave comments down below and let me know if there is a way to make it better. And of course, subscribe to my channel. I love you guys. Bye.